sort of on time today, a little bit late. What can you do? What can you do? So today, as you can see, Endgame Part 2. Let me drop stream start. Boom. Oh, okay, that's not a good sign. Yeah, let's get into single player, see if that works. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing as we do, working on the different biome cores that we were working on yesterday. Okay, it's working. So if you caught the stream yesterday, you might remember, let's see, where was it? The snow core. Or the tundra core. We built that using teal paint, blue gem spark, ice, all the works. Apparently I repainted some blocks. I don't know. I'm going to make that look nice in the... Yeah, look at that. That looks gorgeous if you ask me. Let's get the paint scraper and scrape off this ice. I don't remember what color I put on it, but it's not showing up, so... It'll go, it'll go. So I'm thinking for the next one, let's put one above the, oh, I guess we still gotta clear this bit of hollow. But let's put, let's see here, where to put it. Okay, let's get rid of these tracks, and let's put the desert core over here. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. I guess this is the closest warp. I'm not really sure how to handle the holes where the water and lava is in the other cores. I really need to fix the main base core. It's looks more like a hell core really than anything else. Let's put it here. So what we'll do is grab some stone slabs. As always, my favorite building block in Terraria. Let's go ahead and research these real quick. And we will build the first half of the first quarter of the core, I suppose, here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lost track. I think it's at 16 now, actually. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Same over here. Let's just build up a bit. And measure 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I build the snow core? I want them all to look functionally identical. So, you know, same dimensions, same size, all that jazz. Sadly, I don't have, like, schematic templates like I usually use, but I do still have the model of the circle I used. So it's actually 28. So I went in 26 on each side rather than 24. I think the inside's 24. Can't exactly get into check, but let's see. It should work nicely. 24 on the inside. Okay, I got it. Easy peasy. Right. Be faster to go up. So I plan to do a core of every biome. So there will be a hollow core, a corruption core, crimson core, desert core. Obviously we have the tundra core, hell core, cavern core, well, I'm gonna just call the underground and the cavern core the same thing, because they are basically the same biome, just one's a little higher than the other. Alright, so like that. I think like that. Okay. Like that, actually. Then let's remove these minecart tracks. Not a very good arena. They were never a good arena to begin with, honestly. They're good if you can dodge, but I can't, so having a single track probably works better. Right. And now let's see, we need halfway through. So to this point. Although I think the tops of these ended up being 16, so we actually need 2 more. If I can get over here. There we go. I believe this side was also 16, so I'll go up to about here. And then like this. That seems far too tall. Now if I go 3 in with sand, hardened sand. Do I even have hardened sand? I do have hardened sand. So if I go 3 in with hardened sand, should be 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is in fact too wide. Okay. Thought looked wrong. 3, 3, 5, and then same should hold over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 3. Perfect. Now some of the other cores should be a little easier to make. In fact, the centerpieces might be enough to trigger the biome if you're standing in the middle. But I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. Now one thing I'm certain will look good are yellow gem spark blocks. I think you can make those. Let me see. Glass. And let's toss that on. Let's toss the tracks. Okay. Do a little bit of organizing. Now we need topaz. I think that'll make... Let's get a workbench as well. I do sorely miss the days of magic storage. Yep. Topaz, gem spark blocks. Oh. Well. Although I suppose we do still need topaz for... We do need glass as well, so we can make yellow stained glass. Clack. So we need topaz gem spark walls. Let's just make 400 of them. There it is. And yellow stained glass. We'll make 420, I guess. Blaze it. Love to see it. Topaz gem spark. Topaz gem spark. Topaz in the glass. Toss 2 stacks of the sand. Toss the extra stained glass. Yellow stained glass. I wish you could like dye water, but I don't think you can. So we're just gonna stick with the gem spark walls. So what we'll do is we'll do a layer of stained glass. Oh. My mouse will move accordingly. There we go. Layer of yellow stained glass. A layer of yellow. Ooh, we could go orange actually. Orange might be better for the desert. I don't know. I'll have to see how it looks, but I can always replace it. We're not going to be able to tell how it looks until we actually make the center of the core. Once that's done, we should be good. Alright, let's see if we can get some amber. I think you can make amber gem spark, but I'm not entirely sure. I should probably get glass instead of gem spark blocks. Alright, so orange, or I guess amber gem spark. Sure. Gonna get those. We still have amber and glass, so we can make glass panes. There we go. Let's make our orange stained glass. Let's make another 400. Oh. Amber gem spark. Well, I guess we didn't need the extra 400 panes then. Alright, let's try orange here. The thing I don't like about yellow is that it's just so bright. There's no reason for it to be this bright. I don't know, it's just, it's not a very pleasant yellow, it's a very harsh yellow. Not a huge fan of it. It's not soft like a dandelion, it's, you know, harsh like the sun. I don't know, I'm sure some people like it though. Obviously that looks much nicer. It could go yellow and orange. Let's swap it all out to orange and see how it looks. Oh, that looks much nicer. Almost like an oven in there. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be sticking with amber, I guess, instead of topaz. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another set of slabs. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm liking the ideas of these cores. Okay, and then we go up to... No, it's just something you don't see built every day, you know? There's 8 blocks in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And clear the sand. I think there needs to be 16, 15. Let's check my math on that. Let's make sure I'm not screwing up the numbers here. Because I feel like I'm screwing up the numbers. Oh, Ice part's 6 wide. Okay. So the end part is 24, but then the outer part is... Let's see if we can measure this. 28. Uh-huh, I see. Okay. Right. And put a pylon over there. So you need to be one over. Thankfully, there's literally nothing lost except like a few minutes of my time. Alright, so we'll move glass over one. Move gem spark over one. Glass back. And extra layer of sand. There. Oh. Let's put in orange gem spark in behind the sand. Light it up from the inside with a nice orange glow. Let's get some more gem spark. I feel like we're gonna need it. Oh. Didn't mean to put it there. So you're 16 wide now, right? Yes. There it is. Helps so much having a template to base all this off of. Only wish I could make a schematic out of it and make it so much easier to work with. Oh well, I think that's like half the fun of building this. Let's bust in here. This will be a lot faster. Yep. Alright, and do all this. And I could use like hardened sandstone or something, but I don't know. I like the rough look of these textures. It makes it feel like it's harnessing the power of whatever blocks are placed in to make the biome. All right. Time to work on another one. Alright, so we need... Alright. Let's build up a bunch. Alright, let's build up. Do, do. Looks about right. Let's measure it up. 16. 16. 15. 12. May have made it too tall. And width-wise, this is 12 as well. So this should also be 12. Yes. This should be 28. Yep. Twelve. 12. No. 12, yeah, okay. Let's put the mechanical ruler on. Nice. I'll put those in later so I can fly around through here. For now, glass. And then you know, we might take some time to build a Rod of Discord farm. I'll take some time offline to use it. Simply because it'd be very, very useful trying to build these internal structures. Be very useful indeed. I don't know if y'all can hear the dogs, but if you can, I apologize. They're very loud. I love them, but they're very, very, very loud. Come over here and do the same. Alright, so while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk about something. So, lately I've been reading this story. This fucking incredible story. And I think it's called The Hero of Wolves. It's like a Twilight Princess fan fiction. Not like, you know, the kinds of fan fiction that everybody knows. I'm talking like just a story. And I was looking for a novelization of Twilight Princess. But what I found was like a sort of political intrigue, like epilogue to the tale of Twilight Princess, where Zelda, realizing that one man having saved her kingdom, that her entire royal cabinet, so to speak, is all corrupt, self-serving, lazy, gullible men, or whatever, that there's like one person that she can rely on to help her through the, you know, trying to rebuild Hyrule. So she like calls upon Link in her hour of need to be a diplomat, basically, or to be a noble and lead her army, train it to be as good as him, basically. And it's so good. It's so good. I think I need 2 more. Yep. Like I stayed up late last night reading it. It was absolutely fantastic. Cannot get enough of it. Cannot sing its praises enough. Alright, let's get some wires. Actuators. go ahead and drop some down on here so I can start flying in between. Alright. Now let's get rid of that. Actually, let's top up on chlorophyte. Not that I need it, but like, might as well, right? I'm over here. I don't quite remember the distance or the size I made the core. Hardest part for me is going to be putting down all the hardened sand around the core to make the actual desert biome. And that's going to be fun. Oh, great. I think someone's mowing their yard. I can feel the floor shaking. Oh my god. Do they have to mow it now? Was this the prime opportunity to mow their yard? Oh. No, that probably helps significantly. I guess other people are here. Interesting. Let's see if I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like it was 9. 2, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, something like that. Let's just head over and check. Can't hurt. Nine. Yep, I was right. So we'll go. And then grab some more slabs. Easy peasy. Side note, if you like building in Terraria, Journey Mode's literally made for you. Like, have fun, my friends. Don't hold back. I mean, the whole point of the Journey Mode is that you're like you have to go gather the resources, but once you have enough, you have a limited amount to build with. That's like the whole point. I feel like I'm one lower. Yep, called it. Border up. Oh my god, that's loud. I hope y'all can't hear that. Bruh. Alright, let's get some slab walls. Which will replace some of which with orange gem spark later on. Then we'll start work on the hardened circle. Oh, I never did put in the hardened sand, did I? I was wondering why one of them was more yellowy than the rest in the minimap there. I didn't even realize. Let's go over here and finish up the sand. No, finish up the wall. Or the walls, I guess. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable chair. It's literally like a metal folding chair. I should have a new one pretty soon. I'm buying one off a friend of mine, but till then, I'm just stuck in this thing. I have to make do, I guess. Anyways, back to that story though. It's really fucking good. Like, I've been finding a few stories lately that have just been capturing my attention. Just novelizations of different games I've played, putting a new spin and twist on the different characters. There was one guy had done a full novelization of Ocarina of Time. Made it much more gritty, much more realistic. Well, as real as you can get with magic. Like, Link almost fucking dies at the very start of the goddamn story. Like, it's fucking wild. But he had like a whole bunch of teases towards like Twilight Princess and stuff in it, including like a short epilogue scene where Link from Twilight Princess is reading the journal or like a diary entry or whatever of the Hero of Time. And I hoped he was going to be doing a Twilight Princess novelization, but he never did. And then I found like this one guy that did like a whole bunch of crossovers with Legend of Zelda. Like there was a Fairy Tail one, there was a Chrono Trigger one, there was one where he basically took the world of Hyrule and then swapped in this storyline and setting from My Hero Academia, using magic instead of quirks and shit like that. And it was like, it wasn't what I was looking for, so I moved on. But it was pretty interesting. The Fairy Tail one especially was also really interesting, with him having appeared there as a child right after defeating Ganon. And having, like, it jumps 8 years in the future, and Link is like a mage of Fairy Tail using stuff like Din's fire and his different items and Nehru's protection and stuff as like his magic power in Fairy Tail. With him constantly going on missions using Farore's wind to travel in between jobs, and he already has like relationships built up with like the different characters. Like he's really close with Urza, and he does. It's one touch I loved in this story was like he and Urza, like when they talk, he doesn't say a word. He just kind of like he just makes facial expressions, he gestures, he looks at stuff, and then Urza responds like he actually said anything, and it was hilarious and perfectly in character for Link and someone close to Link to talk like that. Pretty much, it was so interesting. And then I got to the 4th chapter, and all the quality just died. Like it was just going over like all the cringy jokes from like the first season of Fairy Tail, stuff like that. Like Natsu and Gray don't get along, and they're scared of Urza and all that. And like instead of just like using like Mira Jane, they use like Mira-san or Mira-san, whatever. And I was like, no, you were so close. Like I should have seen it coming, because they used like sweat dropping as like an actual action the characters like did. And I was so ready. I was so ready for a good crossover like that. And it just died, and I haven't been able to read it because I don't know. It's just, I guess they revised like the first 3 chapters, and then they didn't revise all the others. So it's just the first 3 chapters are really good, really interesting, have a like an interesting way of putting Link in there, and a reason for him to join Fairy Tail, with him taking missions involving like a spatial distortion to try and find a way back to Hyrule. And like it was interesting the way he interacted with the different characters. Like Natsu wants to fight him, so he sticks him in a shield so that Natsu can't escape and he can leave for his mission in peace. Like, that was funny. That was clever. I like that. He blows Natsu out of the room with a bomb, and it's just like, I thought that was funny as well. He's considered one of the strongest mages in the guild because his magic is just so foreign, nobody knows how to handle it. And it's so interesting. Like, it made for a good story concept, and I was so excited to get to read this story. And it just, the quality just died. I was so excited. I was so psyched. I might have to go read it again just to see if the chapters get better from there on. Like, if it's one of those, like, you have to make it through the first season, but then it gets really good kind of deal. Like, the way I am, like, I don't care if it gets really good in the later seasons. I don't want to have to sit through this shit to understand what's going on, you know? Like, there are a couple shows that are like that. I can't think of any off the top of my head. But, I don't know, one of my favorite examples, I think, not one of my favorite, like, literally the first one I thought of off the top of my head, it's like Family Guy. Some of the jokes land really well, and, like, for example, there's, like, this one clip of, like Peter and Quagmire, and Joe, like, just waking up from a drunken haze, and Peter's like Quagmire's like, oh, I'm so hungover, and Peter's like, oh, don't worry, I just have to molt into a new Peter skin. And then he, like, you know, he sheds his old skin to become a new Peter, and he's like, only problem is for the next 10 minutes I'll be extremely vulnerable to predators. And he's like, he turns around and goes, a mountain lion, make yourself look big. And it was fucking hilarious. I loved it. It was great. It was a funny joke. But I think that was like season 8 or something when that joke, when that joke existed. And I'm just not willing to sit through the rest of a Family Guy to get to jokes like that. Like, it's just not worth the time. It's just not worth my time in any way. Alright, let's try this. Pretty sure that's how it looks. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I love novelizations of, like, Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess. I love them. I absolutely cannot get enough of them because Zelda games almost play like a storybook to begin with. So when you actually make a storybook out of it, it works so fucking well. Like, it just comes out fantastically when a skilled writer puts pen to paper with it. Like, Ocarina of Time, that's a fantastic place to start. It's like your classic fairy tale, you know? Now, Majora's Mask is, like, much darker in tone, much more depressing and depressing, oppressive, all other essive words, expressive, I don't fucking know. But it's another really good story and a really interesting one, really unique. Twilight Princess is like almost like an adult version of Ocarina of Time. To an extent, anyways. I mean, obviously, it's not perfect. Like, Wind Waker is another unique one where you have to take into account, like, sailing and stuff. I think Spirit Tracks is highly underrated. I feel like it could do really well. Showing the... specifically because Zelda actually accompanies Link on his adventure this time around. Like, she's there the whole fucking time. And it's fantastic. Like, their dynamic from start to finish is great. It's excellent. And I feel like you could really do a lot with that dynamic in a story. Fucking Four Swords Adventure, like, or just Four Swords in general would be another fantastic place to start. Like, you just, it's there's so much potential. There's so much potential for good stories in Zelda games, and I love seeing what people do with it. And then sometimes you get like really bad ones, and then you just kind of want to cry. But whatever. Don't mind me. I'm just ragging on a bad story and praising a good one. By the way, if you're the author of that story, please go back and revise it. You have so much potential in that story, and I would love to read like a properly revised version of it. It would be so good. Okay. Now that we have this made, let's come over here and see how I did this. 5, 2, 1, 2, 5. So 5, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I think I guessed the placement exactly right first try. Nope. Okay, so I see where I went wrong. So I went doubly wrong. There it is. Fill this in with Gem Spark. And I will do the same thing with sand and harden like sand and sandstone that we did with ice over in the other core. I can just remember how I did it. I think I did. Let's get sandstone for this one. So I think I went like this. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that actually. That's gonna bother me. Let's go get rid of it. Since I'm not really fighting anything anymore, I might get rid of most of my potions. Okay. I think I use orange gem spark. Well, I use orange gem spark, then or gem spark, empty layer, then gem spark, and then sand in the middle. Okay. Should be easy enough to do. Doodaloo doo, doodaloo doo 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 doo. Boop boop. Doo 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 doo. Dun dun dun. Doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. All right, I need to put gem spark walls. In there. There we go. Hmm. 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 God damn it! Every fucking time. That doesn't look quite right. Okay. Oh, it does go 5, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so the circle is too small to begin with. Here, let's get the insignia and put it on instead of the scope. I don't think it's going to do me any good. Is that a material? Okay. Well, there goes the stone slab. I'm glad I got this looking right at least. Hmm. Let's try a different sand block. Maybe hardened sand. Alrighty. Looks about right to me. Now, putting these. Make sure I got it all. Do, do, do. Up. Okay. Now all that's left is to make a impressively massive circle of hardened sand around the entirety of the core. All right, now let's go do a couple measurements. So there's 21 blocks in between the walls and the actual line. Okay. So let's get 21 bits of wire. I think it was 4, 5, 4, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Alright, let me make sure I've got this right. Let me go out these little corner pieces so I can better know what I'm looking at, better count. I think that's it. It looks about right. Gonna alt tab for a moment here. Is your mic working? I don't hear anything. It very well should be. OBS is, yeah. Okay, yeah. I guess it, I don't know, maybe you just caught me not talking. Just a second. All right, guys. I'm being paged by some family, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unfreeze time. I'm gonna kick up the thing. I'm gonna be right back. All right, boys, I'm back. Turns out today's gonna be a very short stream. I've got to go pick up some food for my family, so I'll keep working. But at 4, I'm gonna have to bounce. Unfortunately, I will be back as soon as I pick up the food and bring it back. I will be back. Might pick myself up something. I don't know. I'll definitely be back before like 6, so I'll probably stream until like 9 or something. Make up for the lost time. It depends. Go and set a alarm. All right, so 3:50. We'll call the show. We'll call it. Until then, let me go back over to plots, modelers, circle. I guess a sphere generator. I think I made it 161 or 163. We'll find out. Hmm. Might have to review the VODs. Go figure out what fucking size circle I used. Actually, I think I found it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. Yep, found it. It was 131, layer 65. Okay. So, after the 3 2s, it was 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then the 9 1s. So, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. So, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then the 9 1s. Then repeat the pattern. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 4, 5. 3, 2, 4, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. 9 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 2, 211-221. It's so hard to keep track of the numbers. I might go for a different design instead of a circle. I don't know. A circle feels kind of weird when the rest of it's a box. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're going for a shape that is not a circle because this is just hard to make. It just takes forever and requires lots of tabbing out. I have an idea instead. Instead of a circle, let's do like a diamond. Nice, easy, simple. Still gets all the layers in, but isn't like a fucking possibility to make. So that's what we're going with. Enigma Shea. 6,000 BPS. Nice. Not sure what BPS is, but nice. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have an idea. As I'm thinking, let's just go with like a kind of design like this. And since I don't really know where the meeting point is, and I kind of want it to just barely cover the core, we're going to go like this. And we'll go over here, do the same thing. feel like I did something wrong here. Yeah, I definitely did something wrong. Just got the mechanical roll off. It's so useful, but it's so goddamn annoying to look at. Alright, there we go. I definitely have this side right by now. Oh, right there. There it is. I found the mistake. Me looking in the mirror. No. There it is. Alright, now that we got that done. Falling in the sand, doo 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 doo. Falling in the sand, dee lee lee dee. Wish there was a faster way to do this. Probably help if I got a builder potion, actually. That's significantly faster. Da, da, da. All right. That's one side done at least. Sorry if I'm not talking much. There's just not really much to talk about. All right, so if you haven't seen yesterday's stream, what we're doing now is just kind of fitting in the biome part of the sphere. So like where this is the desert core, all this hardened sand will make it like a desert biome whenever you're in the core. The reason I decided to go with a diamond instead of a circle, if you didn't hear earlier, is because circles are really hard to make in Terraria, while diamonds are much, much easier. Instead of counting blocks, I can just keep building the same squiggly line diagonal thing, and I'll be pretty much good to go. I just wish it, like I could hit control and then it would build toward the cursor and then build out like with walls, but it doesn't let you do that. Looking good, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm sort of deciding if I want to stick with a diagonal idea or if I want to stick with a circle, or maybe do different designs on the outside for each core. Like, basically have this sort of look like a pyramid. Like, I might even use sandstone bricks to make it like an actual pyramid. And, have this, like, change it from, like, just a circle of snow to, like, I don't know, a hanging ice crystal or something. Make the other core look like a stout volcano or something, with a core in the basin of it. Have the forest core be in the trunk of an old tree, something. I don't know. I feel like they'd be very difficult to draw, but it'd be pretty cool regardless. By the way, Noda, I'm not sure if you heard earlier, but I'm going to have to cut the stream at like 4 because I got to do some. I have to run an important errand for the family, pick up some food. And apparently no one else can do it for whatever fucking reason, so left to me. So I'll be cutting stream at like 4-ish, like probably 3:55. I'll wrap things up and head out, but I should be back hopefully with like a full belly. I'm gonna try and pick up some food while I'm out. I should be back like around like 6 or something. Like I don't plan on being gone for long. I'll probably stream until 9 to make up the difference, but it depends on how long I can sit in this chair. Because metal folding chair, not the most comfortable thing for my ass. There we go. That's another side finish. Probably not going to get another one finished before I gotta leave, but we're going to try it anyways. I don't know who's driving past, but I can feel the bass through the floor. It sucks. I'll finish this side and then I'll wrap up the stream just because I gotta get moving. Apparently, the acquisition of food is a time sensitive event, so I gotta be there. Actually ran out of sand. I think I would. Ass hurts. Maybe metal chair. I'll head back and get the side finish for. It's time for me to go. Boom. Man, that didn't take long at all. Alright, let's go ahead and try and get this side done. See how much I can get done before, you know what? It's 3:48. I'm gonna head out at 3:50. So I'm just gonna build until then. Shouldn't take too long. When I get back, I'll probably work on the minecart track a little bit more. It was slow going, but you know, it's something other than the cores to work on. So. Alright. Let's finish up this portion at least. I'm not gonna leave it looking like that. I can get this side done. I can do it. It won't take too long.